another underground artist interview. This time I'm interviewing an artist that Tori sent me. His name is Young Beezus, and he's looking to explain his origin and where he came from. So it's just a simple basic interview. But Tori sent me this artist, and if you're willing to participate in the Skull and Bones Underground Super Bowl, feel free to let me know after this video. Just look in the description. My Instagram is in there. If you're an underground artist and you want to compete in the Skull and Bones Underground Super Bowl, DM me on Instagram right now. The link is in my description. So tell me, how have y'all been? How have y'all been? Y'all been good. Y'all been straight. Y'all been decent. Y'all good. So if y'all having a good day, let me know. If you're having a bad day, also let me know. Maybe I can help you feel better. But today's event is drunk bowling. How many of y'all been drunk bowling? Like, let's be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is my first time drunk bowling, y'all. My first time drunk bowling. So I might make a story time out of this. I might make a story time out of it, and and make it do what it do from there. But other than that, yeah, I'm going drunk bowling. This is my first time. Let me know how y'all like drunk bowling if y'all ever been. And I might do a fit breakdown, break down the fit and whatnot. But waiting on the guest to come through. I'm finna see, where is he? Get over there. Where is he? All right, he's charging, but he should be here soon. He should be here. I'm waiting on him now. Waiting on him now. Come through. So tell me, y'all tell me, how do y'all how do y'all think about this? My Q&A is coming soon. I got to gather more questions. I'm just about done gathering questions and whatnot. And here we go. Here's the guest. Drake.
It's good to
Drake.
it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you.
Drake.
What's up, chat? People in the chat, 6 people.
All right. Tell me your name and where you from.
My name is Benjamin Biznat, and my artist name is Young Beezus, and I'm from Rochester, New York. I make alternative music, really just trying to, get into spirituality and just like the meaning of life. I'm still trying to find myself while I find my music. That's the best way I could describe it.
And what made you get into that type of music?
I guess it's just like part of the part of like growing up and like just the human experience is like I wanted to find a way to express myself, and it's just like I had my mind going so fast and all these thoughts in my mind, and I wanted to get it out somewhere, let it be heard. I used to make Christian music, and um my thoughts about God have like evolved over time, but I still believe in God.
And you got like the spiritual music. Like, how does it feel making spiritual music?
It feels like it's a good question. It feels like I'm doing something with like a higher purpose, like that. And it's like trying to like, because especially in these days, there's so much stuff about like low vibrational stuff of popping pills and just like sex, and it's not good for like the youth, I feel like, and just trying to have something with like a positive message and a positive impact, so people can really look within themselves and find themselves. And there's nothing wrong with anything, because it's like we live in a world where there's like a duality and all of that.
Well, it's Cain and Abel. So one was a thief,
Yeah.
like
What
Cain, the
what made
duality.
you start? What made you start like doing interviews and stuff?
What made me start doing them? Because when I started doing them, I did them before. I stopped for a little while, and I'm just now picking back up on this. But the underground has a voice too, like the underground talent. Like whether you're an artist or a producer, underground talent need platforms to get more exposure.
Yeah, it's like a great thing because there's like so much talent out there that's like never really heard. And it's like it's crazy to think about it, like how some of the best voices that ever existed, they never probably got heard. And especially in like the underground, there's so much voices out there and so much things for people to, have their uniqueness and have like their own voice. And you're giving that out to people that like they don't always have the opportunity to get their voices heard and their music heard.
That's why I started doing them, because I want them to get heard just as much as the next person. And
Yes.
and it's like it's too much talent out there in the underground scene not to get exposure like mainstream artists do. Like mainstream artists, they got all the exposure, but little to no talent. Like, what's the point of them being a mainstream artist if they ain't got no talent?
Yeah, and it's like a lot of the people like they don't really deserve it in a way, because it's like they're not really progressing anything. They're not having a message, and there's just a lot of like copycat artists out there. And I feel like so many people, they need to find their own voice, their own sound, and just kind of evolve on that.
But you got the ones that's inspired. Like most underground artists have an inspiration. Like for example, Lil Wayne influenced so many people to
No,
have
I'm
faith.
saying like for like the mainstream, it's like becoming so like I don't know, it's like watered down like music. It's like there's not really a lot of like people like actually like having their own like artistic, thing. Like, Kendrick Lamar, he has To Pimp a Butterfly, and that's like real art right there. Like that's a real story. That's like real human experience. And then it's just like so much stuff where it's like the artist is just doing stuff for chasing trends and chasing hits. And it's always more respected when the artist is like doing something that's like real and authentic, and like you feel their emotions because it's art. It's like self-expression.
Art. You gotta be legit with the art because it's too many people that's faking and funking and whatnot. So you have to be in your own lane at all times because you don't want to get in somebody else's lane and start getting in their lane, start having wrecks and whatnot. But we're gonna say the car jokes for later. We're gonna say those for later. But
I'm in my car right now, man.
it's important to stay in your own lane because when you in your own lane, nobody can tell you what to do and whatnot. They can't take control or nothing.
Yeah, it's like, you see all this crazy shit with like Diddy and Epstein, and I know it's like it sounds like it's not related, but it really is related. Of like, being in like your own lane and like, oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. This is my first live, but it was just something about like authenticity.
And authenticity is key because you can do a lot of things just by being yourself. You ain't got to be the toughest person out there. You ain't got to be the smartest. Just do enough to what you can do. But there's no limit to what you can do.
No, yeah, it's honestly amazing. It's like how limitless like it is to have your sound, and like You know, once you think you figured it out, you realize that you kind of don't know shit. It's from my experience, you know, once you think you got something, like there's always more to do, there's always more to improve, there's always more inspirations you could take from. And you know, the stuff that I'm making right now, it's not gonna be the same stuff I'm making in 2 years, or it's not the same stuff I was making 2 years ago.
You have to adapt. You can't stay in the same sound forever. You got to change it up a bit.
Have you ever like experienced making music or?
Just I tried. I said, nah, it ain't for me. Like producing wise, I tried that. I gave it a go. Let's just say I tanked at it, and I said, damn, never
I think
again.
you got to give yourself another chance, man.
Like it's just like I tried to do the producing thing, but it didn't work. So I might give it another shot. Ain't no telling. I
No,
was,
yeah, you got to give it another chance because it's like you don't want to like live with that like regretting of not like doing something.
but yeah, I'm gonna give that another go. But what do you think about mainstream artists compared to underground artists?
Well, I think there's a lot more soul in the underground. I think that's really where the creativity is at. So like when people are like, "Oh, they don't make music like they used to," I kind of like I don't see what they mean. I think they make music even better because there's more creativity, there's more expression, there's more things that it has like came to than it was back 20 years ago. Like the sounds evolved a lot. In the mainstream, it's like, you know, more pop and watered down. And but the underground, it's like so many unique voices out there. Then you'll find some genres that you didn't even know really existed, and some sounds that you didn't even know were possible. And it's amazing. I give so much credit to that underground and what they're doing.
And like, what are the ups and downs of being an underground artist in your point of view?
Well, some of the ups are like connections and networking, and it's I guess like potential, because it's like at the phase like you're early in the journey, you know, it's like the sky's the limit. And but the down is it's easy to get in your head because there's so many people like trying to get to this certain place. And I guess like my advice is never compare your sound to other person's, and you know, you got to really like listen to your sound and understand that, you know, God gave you your voice and you got to use your voice. You can't use another person's voice. You got to be happy with yourself and find peace with yourself and peace with your mind. And it's still something I struggle with sometimes, because there's a lot of negativity in the underground, like a lot of people that, you know, will shit on it. You know, you got to be prepared for the hate, but it comes with it, because you know, like when it happens that the love is going to be real and the hate is going to be real, and just accepting it, and then like maybe finding parts of yourself in both of them, I guess, is like the way I could say it.
And like, as for you being a Christian rapper, do,
um
like, would you consider yourself as, like different from everybody else? Because
I,
everybody
I wouldn't
has
say I'm like a Christian rapper. I would say like I'm an esoteric rapper, or like esoteric artist. I would say like there's wait, so you're saying saying what different in what exact way?
different sounds or whatnot. Like, the underground scene has different genres, sounds, and whatnot. Like, where would you
Yeah.
place yourself
I
in
would
that?
say I would say it's like it's fluid in a way, like I can't really be boxed in, because I could go from like making like a lo-fi indie song to, you know, just like a rap song in like a day or something. So it's something I try doing, is just like not wanting to like be boxed in. And it's like I don't really like I don't really make like I make what I feel, you know. I always try making what I feel is right, and what I feel is right at the time. And I would say that to a lot of like up and coming artists, is always make what you feel is right, and don't like don't worry about what other people are doing or thinking or trying to do. Do yourself, like be what you feel, because there's a lot of times where you like you don't know how your stuff will age. You could post a song and people will say it's ass, and then years later they can love it. You could post a song and people love it and then they hate it. Like it's like people's opinions will change so much. It's crazy. So do you?
and do what makes you happy. But as
Yes.
far as people's opinions on your own music, like yours, how would you feel about that? Like people's opinions saying that is different and is not what they used to listen to.
Um, I would I wouldn't like I don't know what to say because it's like I'm so, young in the journey and everything, and there's a lot to, really, come by. And I guess it's still something that I'm trying to figure out too. Um, because I take inspiration from Dean Blunt, Childish Gambino, and cigarettes after sex, just Mavi, Nas, like just so much people I take inspiration from.
But
So
but
I don't.
do you take inspiration from the weekend?
Oh, how'd you know that, bro?
Because because like a little known fact about the weekend that like that album he made House of Balloons was wicked.
Yeah,
That whole mixtape was about cocaine.
bro, I know, bro. The weekend really the goat though. Like, dude,
Like he is, but he gotta leave that shit alone.
oh
And that
yes. I mean, I
and
love his shit, bro. Like, it's like reminds me of Michael Jackson, but it's like more like a dark like version of Michael Jackson in a way. It's like Michael Jackson's like the happy stuff, and like the weekend's like it's like similar, but it's like dark and like mysterious.
well, he took inspiration from Michael Jackson. That's why he sampled Dirty Diana.
Yeah, and that's crazy. He
Yep,
did like a cover of that. I
yep, the
love it.
weekend
I love his music.
the
What's your
weekend
top?
sample Dirty
What,
Diana.
what's your top five weekend albums?
I don't have any because I listen to Weekend. Like I listen to like a couple of songs and whatnot. Real Life is one of them, and I just gotta say he need to lay off this shit. He need to leave this shit alone. But
Yeah,
he
he's
doing
crazy.
good. But it's just the like why like he doing other stuff. Like if underground artists can do music, they can be doing other things like acting and whatnot.
I want to get into acting. Like that's something I'm trying to get into in like the next like few months after my second album drops because like acting is just interesting. I feel like I'd be a good actor. But I know what you're saying about the weekend. Like that's just insane. The cocaine and all that. I don't know if he's doing it, but like I wouldn't be surprised.
He used to do it, but he stopped. So but yeah, House of Balloons, that was about cocaine. That
That
whole
whole that whole trilogy shit, like it's just insane. Like it's like
the
raw
whole
as fuck.
the whole mixtape was about cocaine.
Bro, like the that shit from that one song, Thursday, it's like about having this bitch that he fucks on Thursday and then he kills himself and he's like he doesn't care. That shit was crazy.
Hey, that's the weekend though. But the underground has so much talent to offer. Like who would
Yo,
you who
yes.
collab with as an underground artist? Like would you collab with other underground artists that make your genre or underground
Anything.
artists?
Anything because I don't think music has a genre. Like, all sound like it's kind of like just like a frequency of like what I feel. And I feel like everything could kind of mesh together and it can't really be boxed in, like I could get two rappers on like a hyper pop beat if it like there's it's a possibility, like everything is possible. So it's like when people try to make these rules for music and all this stuff, it's like if there's a rule for this shit, it's made to be broken. That's just my mindset. Like every single rule that people ever try boxing in for music or saying, it's made to be broken at some point in time. So, or I could get like I would collab with anybody, whether it be indie, rap, R&B. Like I'm open to it because I want to keep growing. I kind of want to see what you do. I want to see how you work your music, and I want to take part of that and put it into mine and put my own little twist in it. So yeah.
And would you do anything other besides music, like streaming and like
Um
vlogging and whatnot?
I can't see myself streaming because it's like the idea is like I feel like I like having some level of privacy. And it's just like, like how the media is today. You could be streaming and just be a regular person and they just find a reason to, bash you. And it's like, so I hear stories about streamers all the time and they're just making a regular human mistake and it gets like dramatized to the public and it's just really sad, honestly.
Because they got a famous name. They known everywhere in the world, so they figured they tear their reputation down by having a made up story about them doing this and or doing this or doing that, and they didn't the whole time they didn't do it. So that's just
Yeah.
putting
Like Lil Mosey, that remember that Lil Mosey dude, like that girl said that like he raped her and then it comes out like he never did that. It's like lies all the time. This age of social media.
yeah, they destroy his reputation. He ain't been dropping no music
He would have
though.
been killing it too if that shit never happened. If that girl never lied, he would have been killing that shit. Like he would have been probably like way bigger.
And and as for criticism, like as far as criticism goes, how do you react to criticism?
Um, I feel like there's a difference between criticism and hating because I'm open to like I listen to criticism, like I listen to constructive criticism because it's like it's like they feel that and I'm making something that I feel, so it's like they're just as valid as I am. So like if they have something to say, I'll take in their advice and try, doing it. But there's a point like in the underground, there's a lot of people that, are very close minded when it comes to music and they can't like, they'll hear something that doesn't sound like something they normally listen to and they immediately write it off. And I don't think like I don't think that they should like just like, do that. Like I think that, just what part of being an artist is just like widening your ears all the time. But it's the same thing with criticism, back to, like, what you said is just, like, widening your ears and, like, finding new ways to evolve. Part of the criticism is part of the growth and part of the journey. Even though it hurts sometimes, it's gonna come with the love, and I wouldn't wanna just, be, right to the top right away anyway. Like, I wanna be human. I wanna experience the stuff so then when I do get there, it's gonna be real. It's gonna feel authentic. So, if you're hating on me right now, if you don't like my music right now, you you're gonna see my growth and it's gonna feel like people like like part of human nature is like we like seeing ourselves in other people, so they'll see like their own struggles in like my journey, their own like flaws. And I'm sorry to go on a tangent, but like I like the part of music that is raw, that is like unfiltered, that is authentic, that it's not always perfect, but it's always just like how that person feels.
Well, music is like based on emotions and whatnot.
Exactly, like we forget that so much, like with like auto tuning and all of that, like EQ and reverb and all that, that we forget like this is a human voice, this is a human lyric, this is something, especially with like AI, it's taking the souls out of music, it's taking that like authentic thing that like a person could feel, like how your voice might crack subtly on a note, or something about the recording might be a little bit off. And it's like so much critics criticize that stuff, but I honestly, that's what I find beautiful about music, and the AI can't replicate that in a way.
Well, AI tries to, but they can't.
They can't because they didn't feel it, they didn't live it. So it's like in the 2030s, we're gonna see a big like it's kind of gonna be like a new renaissance. It's just like the underground is gonna be even crazier. It's gonna be a whole renaissance of just people coming up and like more authentic stuff, more rejecting of the AI, and just like a lot of the you know bullshit out there. I guess like the bullshit that isn't true, you know.
It's crazy. Oh, let me see. Uh, so like, how does it feel? Like, how does it feel to be building up an audience like off your music? Like,
It feels really humbling. Like it's even really humbling that being interviewed by you right now, because it's like damn, like I'm getting like recognized, and I appreciate it so much, and I got nothing but love and appreciation for like all of it, and it's very 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 humbling because I never thought it would get to like this point, especially this year. Like just in like a month and a half, I went from 400 followers on Instagram, 300 to 1.6K, and it's insane. It really is. It's like I don't know how thankful I could be for the people that are showing love and all of that. Like genuinely. What about the like people that like show love to your interviews and stuff? Like like what I mean. Like it's just like humbling.
I do it all for them.
Yeah,
I ain't
exactly.
no egomaniacal person because you're having an ego. It ain't gonna turn out good for you because it ain't. That ain't something you should have when you are an underground artist that's up and coming because
Exactly.
you doing the same thing as the next person, and that's to make it out. That's the only objective of being an underground artist. You got to find ways to make it out because you can't be stuck in one place forever. And that will drive you clean crazy.
Yeah, it's just like so many people that like I feel like in like especially in the underground, they want to feel like they're better than other people, and it's like, why do you want to feel like you're better than another person? Like you're at the same fucking place in the underground as the next person and the next person, and so many people they stay stagnant like with that. So I feel like just being thankful for the people that are helping you along this journey, that are giving you a platform, because like without the fans, without those that support you along the journey, you wouldn't be here. So like you said, it's just plain ego.
And like it's just crazy how people with that mindset they ain't get nowhere far like the people who peaked in high school, and what's crazy is they think they above everybody else, like they above you or me or any other person out there. They think they're
Yeah.
above a lot of people, and having an ego like that ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Bro, I got kicked from this one music group chat. I'm not gonna say the group chat name, but it's just kind of like it was kind of like you said, just like people that like parasites that people that peaked in high school and just trying to like bring other people down, and it just thrived on negativity. But I also like I believe that if you're a good person, you're gonna find a crowd of other people that are good people. If you're a bad person, you're gonna find a crowd of bad people. So everything kind of sticks together. I realized that, and the right people will always come by.
You just gotta wait for those right people to come by because
Yes,
because
exactly, exactly.
it's, it's a different game out here, and
No,
and
yeah.
everybody wants that spot.
You know a lot though because like you've been in this like longer than me, so it's like just like a lot of like experience you've had. You've talked to all different kinds of artists, all different kinds of personalities, all different kinds of people making stuff. So you kind of know. I'm gonna sit here.
Even though I do, I'm still I'm still a rookie at it, but I'm getting used to it because I gotta do more because I'm trying to get people
Oh, you trying
as
to get more
much.
people,
Like I'm making like a little
bro?
series. whatnot.
I could help you get more people, bro. I got you.
I'm doing a little series of these right here because I got a whole lineup from top to bottom. I'm doing a little series on this version though, so
What's your favorite genre of music to listen to?
I was always a hip hop kid, like a rap kid, but I'll listen to R&B and whatnot, like
Wait,
just hip hop and R&B.
your top five rappers of all time.
I don't have any. Well, I do.
Damn.
I do. Like I got the first one is Pac. Second one Biggie. Third Nas.
That's tough.
Fourth
Yeah. James
is DMX. You know,
DMX. I gotta get more into him.
it was a crazy motherfucker. I said that, but yeah, DMX made some aggressive music. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
It
he's
was
tough though. He's tough. Like his shit was. It's sad that he passed away too. It's like 50 years old, cause he was really just trying to like get on the right path. Like that was really sad. It's crazy. It's been 5 years, but that's a good list. I gotta listen to more of his stuff.
like DMX was he was crazy, but it was funny. But he was trying to get his life back, right? So he was trying to see
Yeah,
his son
man. It's like
again. He was trying to see his kids and whatnot.
I remember the day he died too. It's just like it was like damn, like it's like crazy. Like you never know like what's promised tomorrow. Cause this dude like out here doing like Bible study on his Instagram live, and then the next day he's just gone.
Yeah, it
I
was
th- I think my top five is like Pac, Mortal Technique, Nas, Andre 3000.
Outcast.
Yeah, definitely him. He's got the most unique flow ever. Earl Sweatshirt, he probably up there. Nas again, cause Nas is just man. Fuck my car. You heard that?
Yeah, but Nas, even Nas was something different. His best album that he came out with, Illmatic.
I like It Was Written. I feel like It Was Written is underrated. Like it's right up there with Illmatic.
Shit, Ill as well was good, but it'll never be Illmatic because Illmatic is his top five.
What's the one where he like raps about the perspective from the gun?
Dead Presidents.
That's on Illmatic.
Nah,
Oh yeah, that is on.
Illmatic was the first one that
No,
he
no,
came.
yeah, no. Like was Dead Presidents like he rapped that? That one was on Illmatic, right?
Nah, Dead Presidents, that was Jay-Z. But Jay-Z did get paid. Jay-Z got paid from that. Like he every time he said in like Dead Presidents on The World Is Yours, Jay-Z got paid for that. And
That's
then
crazy,
Jay-Z
man.
sampled that part on The World Is Yours onto Dead Presidents.
It's crazy that Nas and Jay Z had beef though. I don't even know why they had beef. Like I wasn't really like caught
Ether.
up on that. Ether.
Yep. That was his diss song towards
Nas bodied him though. Nas bodied him.
that was his diss song toward Jay. Ether.
Jay Z, man. Hey y'all, I just joined the live. I appreciate y'all for who said. Oh, I appreciate you too. What's up to the people in the live?
Yeah, Illmatic will be top five always. But
I mean, Lauren Hill. The Miseducation of Lauren Hill. Like that's right up. That's another one.
oh Lauren Hill.
What would you got? Miseducation of Lauren Hill or Illmatic?
Neither. Because both of them hitters.
No, but you had to pick one. Like one to listen to. One gotta go.
Shit, for me, I say, hey, Illmatic, you gotta go. I'm sorry, but you gotta go.
Honestly, I might have to say the Miseducation of Lauren Hill just because of like it's got like everything on there. Like it's got like some R&B, it's got some rap, it's got that song with Erica Badu.
That's because Erica Badu. No, that's because
John.
Lauren Hill's with the Fugees. So
Yeah, it's insane that like like what she did off of 2 albums, like that's really like it's really crazy. Like I don't think that's ever gonna be done again. Like imagine if she kept going though.
well she couldn't because she was pregnant and whatnot.
No, yeah, because like all the personal stuff, but and it's like she didn't want the fame, but like if she kept going, because she's already arguably the GOAT off of just 2 albums. Really only one like solo album and like the live thing, but dude, it's just insane. Like if she just had another like few albums, she'd be right like man.
But hell, it's like, but hell, that's how it goes. Me, I was always a '90s person. Like I listen to '90s more than I do recent.
I listen to like early 2000s, 90s. I can't really do like the 80s stuff because it's just like I don't know. I feel like my ears aren't
Loose,
trained enough for it.
Footloose,
Like it's you said what?
fucking Footloose.
What's that?
Yeah, that was a song. Footloose. Kevin Bacon used to sing it. I think.
You should sing it, bro.
I don't know. I'm not singing fucking Footloose. I look like I can't do no Footloose. Like what? But you got any more questions?
Not at the moment. Do you got any more?
Nah. Think I'm all out for the day.
All right. It was nice to meet you, man. I could hook you up with more interviews.
All right.
I'll send some artists your way, bro. But I appreciate it a lot. Like I really appreciate the platform and everything.
Anytime.
You
Any.
go.
Well, y'all, that was another one. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, and as always, stay safe. Don't do nothing stupid. And also, springtime is coming up. Get your kids some Easter things. You know, get ready for Easter. It's gonna be good.